It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
I lied to them. That's funny. We need their cooperation.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
What does the purple bird option mean? I didn't know we had purple bird options. I kind of want to click it just to see what it does.
Closing the breach will require a lot of magic, and that means lyrium. I have contacts who can help.
Contacts meaning smugglers? Send them word. We need every advantage.
We have legitimate lyrium supply lines already.
And they don't need to hear of this.
Keep it under the table, and I'll do what I can to quiet rumors.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
I will be there.
Of course.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
You want to stay?
I must admit, I'm surprised.
We both saw what could happen. What this Elder One and his cult are trying to do. Not everything from Tevinter is terrible. Some of us have fought for eons against this sort of madness. It's my duty to stand with you. That future will not come to pass.
Well, more the merrier.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent
I wouldn't go
choice.
that far.
But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Alright. Hey, Dorian, why don't we have a nice chat with each other?
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
I take it you're not particular to that idea?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
Is that a bad thing?
What would be wrong with that exactly?
Nothing, at first. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
I get that. How about you, though?
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
Of course. If you say so.
You certainly think highly of yourself.
It's true. I could be more modest, but I'd be lying. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Careful breeding? Yeah, that stuck out to me as well.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
Okay. So your family's angry with you. I can't imagine why.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
Okay. So you don't like Tevinter, I take it.
I'm getting the impression you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
I mean, I get why he cares. It's obvious, but it's a unique dialogue option, so I'm gonna click it anyway.
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
I get that. You've already explained why you don't want to go back, but it's the only dialogue option left, so let's
Why
pick it.
remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home.
Right.
Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
Okay. Okay, well that was a nice chat.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
Oh, we're not done. Tell me about the Imperium.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Ah, yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
How are the mages?
It seems strange that an entire empire would be ruled by mages.
Strange? Why are you less qualified to rule than some tart with a fancy craft? Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The magisterium rules. That magisters are all mages is considered a convenient technicality.
Huh. And the magisterium?
What is the magisterium, exactly?
The upper house of the Imperial Senate, and the only part worth having a seat on. Those seats are split among the circles of magi, the chantry, and the major families. All mages now. It's odd that outside the Imperium, you use Magister like it applies to every Tevinter mage.
Then what are you?
If you're not a magister, then what are you called? No special title?
I'm an Altus, which is almost as good as a Magister, depending on who you ask.
And that means...
I've never heard of an Altus.
Those families who trace descent from the Dreamers, the first prophets of the old gods. If you're a mage and you're not Altus, then you're later, lower class. If you're not a mage at all, you're Soperati. That's everyone else. We do love our fancy words.
Okay, so you're not like head honcho, but you're still nobility. I get it. And you mentioned an Archon?
I thought the Archon ruled over the Imperium.
Well, yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed by the Magisterium, but that never happens. Even so, he gets to appoint new Magisters, which means all the families vie madly for his favor. Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to Tevinter influence, let me tell you.
And mages do rule.
If it's a fiction, that means mages do rule, then.
Yes and no. Let me put it this way. Mages do rule, but not all mages are equal. If you're not from the right family, chances are you don't rule anything. Maybe you're even a slave. The idea that anyone could be a mage, however, keeps the masses placated.
I doubt that's true, though.
Can anyone be a mage?
Technically, the potential runs mostly in bloodlines, but it's been known to happen. More importantly, commoners believe it can. Tevinter legend is chock full of mage heroes from humble origins. So they hold out hope. Someday my son or my son's son will be a mage. Someday.
But dwarves can't be mages.
Realize that means he'll be a quaestor at the arse end of the 100 Pillars, at best.
I mean, yeah, that sounds bad.
Being a quaestor isn't a good thing.
I imagine the average non-mage likes to think so. Counting numbers and shuffling papers all day is better than many occupations after all. If you're a second-class citizen among a pack of piranha, however, your outlook changes.
Alright, I think we're done with Tevinter.
But let me ask you something else.
Of course.
The Imperium, I mean. Oh, we still have a lot. Okay. You've got a chantry over there?
There's an Imperial Chantry, isn't there? With its own divine?
You people aren't supposed to talk about the Black Divine, are you? If you mention him outside the Imperium, people make that face, like you're urinating in public. But yes, we do have the Chantry, or a version of it. Night and day comparing it to yours.
Elaborate?
Do you really call him the Black Divine?
We don't call him that, oh no. In the Imperium, he's the true divine. The woman sitting on the Sunburst throne is some backwater pretender. It all stems from a disagreement over Andraste. Marvelous, isn't it?
What was that disagreement?
Why would they disagree over Andraste?
It's not my field of expertise, but the Imperium believes Andraste was a mortal woman, a mage. Down south, they say, no, she's the bride of the Maker, ascended to his side, divine provenance, a blah blah blah. We feel better believing Andraste was one of us. Makes executing her less damning, you see. So we elected a man as divine, the South declared war, and we've been feuding cousins ever since.
Does your divine being a guy mean anything? I'm pretty sure our divine being a woman has something to do. Religious stuff, I don't know. Does it matter?
So the Imperial Divine is always a man?
All the better to distinguish him from that other one, yes. Don't think there aren't a number of female magisters who bristle at that. Why can't they be divine after all? Same reason you never see a man on the Sunburst throne. Because that's how it's always been done. Excellent reasoning.
Excellent indeed. Are you religious?
Do you consider yourself Andrastian?
The big question. It might surprise you that I do consider myself Andrastian. I simply do not believe in the Chantry. It is a relic, whether back home or here in the south. Something from a bygone age desperately clinging to relevance. It's not an opinion that makes me popular.
No, I get that. I don't want to be on the fence, but I don't want to directly... I'll say yes.
I share your opinion, actually.
That's not surprising, considering what the Inquisition represents. I'll say this. I may not believe in the Chantry, I believe in you.
Ah.
In me.
That the Maker sent you, whether through Andraste or fate. Cassandra is not wrong.
You are what we needed most at the moment we needed it. That's what they will say in ages to come.
I am pretty awesome, aren't I?
That's true. I feel the same.
Ah.
Aye, someone's full of themselves, aren't they?
I was just agreeing with you.
Don't agree on my account. A little doubt wouldn't harm the Herald of Andraste. Me? I've seen too much to believe I know everything. The world is bigger than I. Even bigger than you.
It laughs at all the things we think we know. The Maker doesn't need me to believe. But I do. The thought of no one at all watching out for us is too frightening.
I don't remember what that in this question is, but I'm gonna click this option anyway.
Is the Imperial Chantry so different from ours?
I see.
Not in theory. The main difference is in the whole magic is meant to serve man, not rule over him business. Back home, ruling the unwashed masses is serving them, for the good of the Imperium. Perhaps it started with good intentions, but these days it's academic. The circles are in command.
You got circles?
There are circles of magi in the Imperium?
We don't have dismal little mage prisons, if that's what you mean. They're academies, prestigious ones. We have Templars as well, but they don't cancel spells or whatever your Templars do. They're soldiers.
They don't use lyrium?
Ha! As if there'd be any left for them. They watch for abuse of magic, yes, but only those who are weak or who fall out of favor get dealt with. Mostly they enforce their magisterium's edicts. The Chantry smiles and nods from the sidelines.
Okay, I think that's it.
Let me ask you something else.
Maybe?
So many questions.
Well, I do have to exhaust your dialogue. You're an interesting character.
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
Is that smart?
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what, 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
How dare they?
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
Fair enough. How's blood magic over there? We haven't seen any of that in this game. We saw it referenced once. We haven't actually seen it, I think.
Just how often is blood magic used there?
Oh, not at all.
In Dragon Age 2, everyone
Not at
was.
all.
That's what any Magister would tell you. They'd be convincingly offended by the notion too. Of course, what people call blood magic here, and what we consider blood magic, are two different things.
What do you call it?
What's considered actual blood magic in Tevinter?
Blood magic isn't inherently dangerous. Using your own blood or that of a willing participant, what's the harm?
Sure.
The problem is that what's permitted only gets you so much power. And what if you need more? You always need more.
Yeah.
That's where we get into sacrifices and demon summoning. None of that is done. Not officially. Behind closed doors, it's a different story. Real blood magic can give you an edge, a leg up against your opponents. It's safe to assume that any mage of rank does it. The rest are quietly shut out of power, to put it bluntly.
And the Templars don't do anything? You've already said that they don't, but I have to ask this anyway.
You'd think the Templars would object.
I imagine they did, long ago. Once, their investigations might have been sincere. Then their balls were cut off. Too inconvenient. Nowadays, only the friendless are accused. And most of them probably innocent.
And no one does anything?
There must be some mages who oppose this.
Of course. I do. And I'm not entirely alone. Occasionally, there'll be a Magister who makes noise, and then the reform talk begins. All very patriotic. Meanwhile, that Magister will be quietly shunned. Chances are, surprise, it's learned he was a Maleficar all along. Most learn to keep quiet. Me? I enjoy the allure of pariahhood.
Okay. And slavery?
Anyone who talks about the Imperium mentions slavery. It's the center of the slave trade.
Ah. That is true.
And did you have slaves?
Not personally, but my family does and treats them well. Honestly, I never thought much about it until I came south. Back home, it's how it is. Slaves are everywhere. You don't question it. Not even certain many slaves do.
None of these are good options. Like, obviously they don't like it, but it's just like, what else, you know? This is obvious, and this is just being an asshole. I guess I'll click this because it might be the most informative.
You think slaves like it that way? Don't be ridiculous.
I didn't say they like it. It's all most of them know.
That's what I know.
In the south,
I figured,
you have
yeah.
alienages, slums, both human and elven. The desperate have no way out. Back home, a poor man can sell himself. As a slave, he could have a position of respect, comfort, and could even support a family. Some slaves are treated poorly, it's true. But do you honestly think inescapable poverty is better?
They're being paid to be a slave? That doesn't sound like slavery. Treated poorly?
Is that what you call it? Treated poorly?
Abuse heaped upon those without power isn't limited to Tevinter, my friend. I don't know what it's like to be a slave, true. I never thought about it until I saw how different it was here. But I suspect you don't know either. Nor should you believe that every tale of Tevinter excess is the norm.
Okay, I think we're done.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Except for Alexius.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Alright, good talk. I like him. Hey, Sebastian, I didn't think you'd be referenced in this game. Also, 3 hours? That's insane. Yeah, sure, we'll help you out. Alright, I think that just leaves us with this. Let's do it. Join the forces, yeah.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
It's only 1 power cost. What's the worst that can happen?
Mages!
Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
Did I do it?
You did it.
Yay! Well, that was easy. That was the breach. I figured that would be like the end of the game kind of thing. Like, some kind of super demon would come out, he'd be the final boss. Maybe another archdemon? We just take it out in a cutscene? That's crazy.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed.
What does that mean?
We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
It was the thingamajig that did it, though, not me. I was just there.
Don't they know I fell into this? Almost literally.
Perhaps you're too close to judge. We needed you. We still do. We've yet to discover how the breach came to be. And that is only the most conspicuous of our troubles.
Fair enough.
Strange days, and more to come.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the? We must get to the gates.
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
I'm going to take a guess and say Darkspawn, or whatever equivalent, you know? I'm ready for him.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open.
Yeah, I knew opening it would be a bad idea.
I'm Cole.
Huh?
I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this?
Yeah.
What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him, he knows you.
I know of
You took
him.
his mages. There.
This Elder.
Corey Pfeffes! You! What?
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
I killed that guy.
There's no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can.
Mages! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Okay, we're fighting him. Okay, that's weird, but sure. I was right on the Darkspawn, though. Kind of. I'll take you all on. Who's next? No one. We're done. Okay. To the next area.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
We're going, don't you worry. Wall of fire, you're amazing.
Scented and clear. Firing. They fell flat. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It is firing.
Sure thing. Where are you going?
We've got time. Crew the trebuchet. Start firing.
I'm going for it. I got this. I've never used one of these before, but surely it's intuitive. Come on. We almost got it. We'll get them in 3 business days. There we go. Are you a fan of Mulan, Corypheus? Oh shit. Oh shit, there's a dragon? I'm not ready to fight a dragon.
No, shite damn piss, no!
Everyone to the gates!
To the gates. Is that just a dragon, or is it a special dragon? Doesn't look like any dragon I recognize. Granted, there's only one dragon I would recognize. Hey, dude. Coming for you, probably.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Let's grab people on the way!
Sure. Blam.
This way! Someone needs help!
Do they? Hey, lads.
You're a survivor!
Open the door. It's not obstructed. It's very not obstructed. Find a window. That looked breakable. I'm working on it, I promise. Open. Damn it! What? The door is... okay, if that's what happens. I'll take that backhanded compliment.
Move! Keep going! The Chantry is your shelter!
You okay, dude?
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
We have a healer.
Charming boy.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
How do we kill him for good? Or was the DLC... I forget what it was called. It wasn't Mark of the Assassin. Was it Legacy? I think it was Legacy, I think. Did the is the Legacy DLC not canon and it was more of like a preview for this game? How do I stop him permanently?
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
It won't be easy. He has a dragon.
I'm not afraid of dragons. Kind of.
Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
Elaborate?
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers... I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
Colin, can you help?
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly. If he shows us the path. But what of your escape? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line.
Sure thing.
If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
You got it.
I understand the strategy, but I usually avoid drawing this much attention.
Yeah, I think most people do. Alright, where exactly are we going? Just outside, I see. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I need to borrow my own trebuchet, hope you don't mind.
Just re-aim this machine as quickly as possible.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. You guys continue helping. Do what you need to. We got this. Definitely. Ow. You bastard. Thank you, Bull. Ah, shit. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay, put a thing here. Now I can do this in peace, mostly. Do it! Go! We're fine. We're not fine.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. We're all a little preoccupied. Oh, there's a boss dude over here? Oh, no. We got this, Bull. You and me. Shit. Just me. I'm not even halfway done. Okay, we're fine. We auto-revive after battle. I see. Are we good? Kind of. Keep going. Everything's okay. Nothing's wrong. We almost got it. We're only like 70% there, but we almost got it. It's fine. This is so cumbersome. Do we not have gravity magic or something just to spin it real quick? Come on. Before the dragon shows up and just obliterates this in one hit. It is made out of wood, after all. Okay. That was very difficult.
Move! Now!
I was making a joke. I didn't actually want you to destroy it. I worked so hard for that. Oh no. Oh, that's a scary guy.
enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
I'm not afraid of you.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
No.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
You said you wanted to attack the heavens with this?
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered Tevinter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Ow.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling.
I can throw fireballs. That sword means nothing.
So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You're an arrogant fool.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today.
Dude, I'm awesome.